Hey, mister. Hey, mister. Hey, mister. Wake up. Are you... Are you all right?
You want to die?
What did you say?
Do you want to die?
It was you who wanted to die. Why drive so fast? Don't you have any common sense?
Who stumbles along this empty road dressed like that? Are you going to blackmail me? Or maybe marry me?
Please stop daydreaming. You want me to marry you?
Marry me? You're so full of yourself.
Oh, come on now. Where are your manners? You're the one who almost hit me. Say you're sorry.
Are you kidding me? This is a motorway, all right? A motorway. What are you? Are you a motor vehicle? What fuel do you run on? What a nut. Oh. I was just unlucky today. My motorcycle. Hey!
What is it?
Let me use your phone.
Why? What for?
I need a tow truck. Give me your phone.
I don't have it.
Hey!
What is it now?
Come help me.
You're a man. Can't you pick it up yourself?
My arm feels broken, all right? Lift harder!
I'm trying!
Thank you.
Are you following me?
I'm not following you. This is the only road. Where can I go? Are you hungry? Huh? Help me, I'll treat you to a meal. Come on.
I'm getting tired. That was 5 years. I spent 5 years with him. 5 long years. You know what? I gave him my youth and my career, my best years. Tell me, how many 5 years do women have? Because I gave him everything. Every single year. On my friends' birthdays, my parents' birthdays, he'd remember to send them a message. He would remember to buy presents for all of them. I thought I'd finally met a man who loved me with all his heart. He would consider my feelings and take care of everything for me. Sometimes I even wondered if it was real. How could someone treat me so nicely? He remembered everything about me. He tolerated all of my mistakes. I really thought that I finally found the one. The man that I could spend my entire life with. That's why I made the wedding dress myself. But when we were about to get married, I found out he was having an affair with this other woman and that they had been together for so many years. I honestly just learned this today. You must be feeling sorry for me. It's actually not bad at all. I should be glad I found out now. Otherwise, if we had already gotten married, I'd end up more miserable. But don't take pity on me. Although my life has become miserable as hell.
It's great that you found out. Don't drink too much. I wish you happiness. I'll be going now.
Of course. Yep, I knew it. Okay, just leave me. Men are all the same. Leave, get out of here.
Hello.
Welcome.
I need 2 rooms.
I'm sorry, sir, but there's only 1 guest room left.
Other rooms are fine too. Suites are fine.
We have a room with a queen mattress.
Really, that's it? Mm-hmm. Are there any other hotels nearby?
I'm sorry, but this is the only hotel in town.
Yes. I did crash. Well, I'm not hurt. I'm really fine, don't worry. But my motorcycle is unfortunately damaged. Do me a big favor. My luggage is at your place. Could you maybe bring it to me tomorrow? Buy 2 cell phones and prepare a car for me, okay? Any car is fine. Okay. Thanks so much.
All the trouble.
It's all right. It's our job.
Thanks. Hey, Fang.
Thank you.
Honey.
No problem.
Honey. Honey, please.
Don't touch me.
Let me explain, please.
What's there to explain? Just let go.
Please hear
Let
me.
go of her, will you?
Who the hell are you, huh? I'm her fiance. What's it got to do with you?
So what? What are you going to do about it?
Zhou Fang.
Let go of her.
Qing?
Wang So-young. You cheated on her, right? Right?
No, wait. Qing. Stop it. No. Wait, please listen to me.
You want to die? Go
Hey.
to hell. Don't move.
Can we not
Stop
beat him in
that
front of the
now.
police station?
Piss off. You're a pig.
Chin Chun,
what are you doing?
Chin Chun, stop it.
Stop
That's
it. You're
enough.
insane.
Who's insane? Huh?
Chin Chun.
Zhou Fang, let me explain. You have it all wrong. It's not what you think. Go back with me, all right?
Go back with you? Are you crazy? Huh? Who's going back with you? How about I go back with you right
Chin-chin,
now? I can
Chin-chin,
go back
no,
with
no,
you.
no, no,
Let
no,
me
no.
be the one.
Okay, I'm
Is
leaving.
that okay?
Oh, wow.
Don't show your face again. Are you Song Lin?
No, I'm not.
Really?
You know each other?
No.
I've got to go.
Oh, hang on. Let me return your coat. Give me your phone, Chin Ching. Wait a second. What? Why is it off?
Battery's dead.
I really wanted to pay you back now, but our phone died. How about this? Give me your phone number. I'll send the money as soon as I get back home. Where's my stuff?
I moved it all here. Your hands are so soft and delicate. You should just let me take care of the hard labor.
What I want to do right now is hit you.
Just not on the face, please.
You're waiting for my answer, right? Well, the answer is I'm not moving in.
And why not?
Why not? You want reasons? First, you took my things and moved them all into your house without asking me first. That was a mistake. Second, even though my mom is starting to warm up to you, she's still watching over you like a hawk. You shouldn't burn bridges before you cross them. And third and most importantly, do you realize that we've never actually gone out on an official date?
We haven't?
No, of course not. Just think about it. You want me to move in with you because we had a few chats while we took a walk in the neighborhood.
What's the big deal? You want a date? Fine then. I'll change and we'll go now, okay? What is it now?
You're just going through the motions. You're not being serious.
I am being serious. Do you want me to plan the date or something?
Of course, you have to plan it, so do it.
Are you game?
Not really. You should plan it by yourself. Besides, I've missed too much work helping Lingxi get that painting. I have to do some catching up. You should get to it or else you'll be too busy when the time comes. After that, we have to wait for another year or so.
I can see that you're looking forward to this date.
Of course I'm looking forward to it. Try not to disappoint me, okay?
Okay.
Oh, and one more thing. Su-shan came and took me to see a building. I think it's a good place. I want to set up my store there.
If you want to do that, then go ahead. You don't have to report to me.
All right. You be good now. I'm leaving.
Hey. I made an appointment for us to meet with Mrs. Chung, okay? Don't forget.
Okay. And don't forget to move my things back to my house.
All right.
I'll see you.
What's the matter with you? You've been quiet since that picture. Tell me about it.
I was just thinking about April. It's nothing. We're here now. You should go home. I told my mom I'd be back early.
Let me go upstairs with you.
You feel that confident?
You know what they say. Nothing ventured, nothing gained.
Oh, just go home.
Okay.
Is that you, Songling?
Hi, Dad.
Hey.
Hello, Uncle.
Hello. Hey, you better go in.
Yes, I'll see you later, okay?
All right, bye-bye.
Hey, Song, let's go.
Huh? You mean me?
Come on, your aunt wants to ask you something.
Ask me something.
Uh-huh.
Listen, Uncle, I have something to do. I need to go home now.
You deal with the fallout.
No, I'm coming. Uncle, I'm coming.
Mom, it's not like I didn't want to tell you, but the doctor said that there were a lot of cases of the flu virus going around, and that it was really contagious. That's why I didn't tell you. Are you still angry?
Auntie isn't angry. She was just worried. She was worried.
Mom, he's been living alone since Lolo left. He's been spending his days home alone. During the time when I was sick in the hospital, he was the one who took care of me all day and all night. And since he did that for me, why don't you just let him stay and eat with us? Hmm? all right?
Now you're being honest with me? Huh? Just admit it. You're so ungrateful. Hey. Tell me the truth. Did he really treat you well while you were at the hospital?
The hospital wouldn't allow extra beds, so he ended up waiting downstairs. Then he would go home to cook me breakfast, lunch, and dinner every day. He made them all by himself. He used to be a really bad cook. I don't know how Lolo managed to eat what he used to cook.
Song,
Yes.
I heard Zhou Fang say that you're trying to get into a new field and starting a new business. You want Zhou Fang to be your project consultant?
That's right. Uncle Zhou Fang is just amazing. She's making such good progress, I've fallen behind her.
You want to know something? There are times when it seems like you're starting off from zero with nothing on hand. But actually, it's a process for growth. To have put aside all of your past achievements to start all over is not easy to do. You and Zhou Fang should complement each other. When you encounter problems, you should discuss it more. Take the time to learn and explore new things, right? You can improve together.
Uncle, we understand that. We're pretty realistic.
And Song,
Yes.
your auntie, I want you to know she's not trying to pick on you, okay? Actually, she was lied to once before, and so she's just being cautious. Don't take it too much to heart. With that said, the things that you said earlier only gives you a bad impression. She'll think you have a smart mouth on you. Doing that won't give you any plus points. You need to do better than that.
I really didn't know that, Uncle. Listen, how about this? Do you think you could give me a helping hand with her and throw in a good word for me every now and then?
Yeah, sure. But you also know how things work in my family, right? Zhou Fang obeys my orders. But us too. We have to obey her mother. We have to work hard
now I get
together.
it. Are you drunk?
No, I'm not drunk. I have something to tell you. Sishan is going to take me to Milan Fashion Week.
Good. You should tuck in. Here, I'll carry you.
Why aren't you asking me when I learned to ride a motorbike?
Because I knew you were going to tell me about it anyway. You ride very well. Where did you learn how to do that?
After you gave me your motorcycle. I know your greatest love is to ride your bike, so I thought I'd better learn so I could go with you.
Well, you're wrong about that. My greatest love is you.
I'm your greatest love?
Yes, you're my one and only.
At one time, I saw an old couple riding their motorcycles together. Even if they weren't going fast, they took their time. I thought they looked cool and romantic.
It is pretty cool. Weren't we doing the same thing now? Riding our bikes on the street? Only difference is we're younger, with more energy, right?
And you, when did you learn to ride?
When I was 7 or 8.
You were so young, how come?
Because of my dad. My dad always wanted to be a motorcycle racer, and he wanted to open up a bike shop. My mom told him that he was being unrealistic and said for him to give up on the whole idea. Well, my dad didn't want to give up. So he researched every day until finally he used me as an excuse to secretly buy one. My mom was so mad. And after my dad bought me the motorcycle, he would take me to school with it every day, and then picked up my mom from work. My dad always said that motorcyclists will stay young forever. And he said whenever he had my mom ride with him, those were the happiest times in his life.
That's so romantic.
I'm also feeling romantic. Have some meat.
It's such a big piece.
What was the last thing you said when you praised your significant other to someone else?
You're cute. Beautiful.
You fat liar.
What are they playing?
It's Life's Map Game. It's called Life's Map Game.
Life's map game?
You're supposed to answer, dating questions. Oh, it's from meeting each other to dating, then being married and having kids. You have to answer a question from your partner every year until you get old.
Oh, that kind of game. Sounds pretty childish, right?
It's not childish. Think about it. Wouldn't it be lovely to answer questions about your relationship when you're 80 years old? It's cute.
You want to play this when you're 80 years old? Please don't play it with me. My brain cells would die.
3, 4, 5. If your partner gets sick and can't take care of themselves, will you take care of them?
I will. Of course I will.
So if I get sick and can't take care of myself, will you take care of me?
What's your illness?
That's not important. Just answer my question.
You can't take care of yourself? Does that mean you can't move at all? And I need to help you change your clothes, wipe you down, and help you take a bath?
Sort of.
Do you want to marry me?
It was just a question. If you don't want to answer it, then fine. Don't change the topic.
Why should I bathe you if we're not married?
Then fine. Don't answer it.
Zhou Fang, look at me. From now on, for richer or for poorer, in sickness and in health, I'll never leave your side. Quietly, I'll walk down life's road with you until I die. Will you marry me?
In your dreams. Didn't we just start dating?
You hesitated.
I didn't hesitate.
It's fine if you won't say it. If you won't answer me now, I'll just ask you again later. Until you say yes to me. Are you blushing?
No, I'm not. Song Ling, what are you doing here?
Shh, come on, Grandma doesn't know that I'm here.
What's wrong, Song Toothy?
Stop calling me that. I'm here for a talk, a serious one.
About what?
Everything. Answer this question, but you cannot get upset.
Fine, let's do this. Who goes first?
You first.
Are you ready for this?
I am.
So tell me, do you have an ex-girlfriend that you still care about?
I don't have an ex-girlfriend.
You're lying. Tell
I
the
don't.
truth.
I really don't have an ex-girlfriend.
I'm gonna pinch you.
It's because once I break up with someone, they become a stranger. I always get closure. The marks she left are erased.
Oh, is that so?
Either it's that, or I need to apologize to you.
Okay, fine, you win. Your turn.
Oh, it's my turn. Okay.
Go ahead and ask.
All right. I don't want to know so much, but I am curious about it. Tell me about your past relationships.
That's a pretty general question.
Oh, is that general? Were there a lot?
Fine, I'll answer then. When I was in college, I had a crush on Dong.
Who? I'm sorry. Come here. Didn't you tell me that you two were just friends?
It really was nothing.
It sure sounds like it's something.
I only had a crush on him for a few months when we were in college.
I can't believe I let you have dinner with him. How stupid was I?
I did make things clear when we had dinner that we were just friends.
You were talking about it too? Is it done?
It was nothing. Come on, I let the question about your ex-girlfriend go. Can't you let this one go?
Fine. Next one.
You want to know more?
Tell me.
The thing is, in college I was so busy that I was single. After graduation, that's when I met Wang Zeyang.
That's a rough time. Let's not talk about him. I know all about Wang Zeyang. Let's move on. After that, you met me.
I just realized I don't really have that much experience, do I?
Oh, that's not true. You had 3. That's quite a common number.
Okay, it's my turn again.
Go ahead.
I'm curious how much this bracelet was. And if it breaks, can I replace it?
If that bracelet breaks, you'll spend your life paying for it.
Then I should really be careful.
You don't want to pay for it?
You said it would take the rest of my life. That's why I said I should be careful. I'm gonna keep it safe.
That's not what I meant when I said that you would spend your life paying for it, okay? You can't live without me. We're meant to be together.
I think it's the other way around.
Oh, but the point is that we can't live without each other. Isn't that right?
Yes.
So now that the two of us have reached this point, given that my grandma has met you, are you ready to take the next step?
Now you're starting to make some sense. Let me think. Well, we have no choice but to obey the law.
And get a certificate? Yes, I knew it.
And get one for Toothy.
What sort of certificate?
You know, there used to be a white puppy on my block, and his name was Toothy. He was so cute.
Did he ever bite you?
Here it comes.
What?
Let's go. Let's dance. Come on, Ling. Break it down.
Zhou Fang,
Oh.
how'd you know I was here?
Well, of course I knew. I'm your girlfriend.
You know me well.
I do. You see, every time you do something big, you go to this place. Why did you decide to sell the patent to Mr. Su?
Didn't you ask me before why Su Ushan and I couldn't have a win-win situation? That made an impact.
So I'm the reason?
Because of you, because of Wan Feng, because I want to do something for the industry. You know, I started Wan Feng myself, and I don't want to see it fail. You work with Su Ushan as well. If he fails, you'd be affected, right? Joining forces with him, it could bring a lot of good to the industry.
Hey, Sung Ling. Are you feeling tired?
Do you think that what I did was a win for us too?
I do.
Then I'm fine. I'm not tired. Zhou Fang.
Mm-hmm.
When you're with me, do you still feel insecure?
No, I don't. I feel safe when I'm with you.
That's good.
Do you want to know what I like the most about you?
That I'm handsome?
Yes, you're handsome, but it's not that. There are some things you don't have to promise me. But when you do make them, you always do it right. You used to tell me that I shouldn't have to worry, that you would protect me. And ever since that moment, and up until now, I've been feeling like a superwoman with super amazing powers. Because of you, I can focus on my dreams without any fear, without any worries.
Isn't that too much?
I'm telling the truth. Really.
It's because you were talented. You've made quick progress. You've done everything well. Sometimes I think that I have nothing to offer you. Right now, I'm facing a lot of problems. You might even say that I'm at a crossroads. Things might be good or a total failure. I have no clue. I'm not sure for how long I can protect you for.
Why do you always want to give me something? You know you've given me enough. And I'm not here with you just because you can protect me or help me out. To be honest, these days, I've been thinking a lot too. Without our social status and our family, is there anything about us that is deserving of love?
Those are some pretty deep thoughts. So what's your conclusion?
Okay, the conclusion I've come to is that without everything, you're still very cute. And I might still love you.
Just might?
And you? Do you love me?
Possibly.
Sorry, what was that?
Seriously. I really believe that I have already found my soulmate.
Oh, really? Then why haven't you proposed yet? What if I decide to leave you?
I'm not scared. I trust you.
You shouldn't be so trusting. Fine, I'll do the proposing.
Huh?
Stand straight. Sung Ling. Will you marry me? Come on, answer me.
But you shouldn't be doing this. Those are my lines, so please take them back.
Boring.
Zhou Fang. I used to think that my life sucked. I lost both my parents, and I was left to take care of my sister who liked trouble. I really had no life. But my career was going really well. Honestly, I felt like a machine working every day, without any emotions. And then I met you. I fell in love. I started seeing life's meaning. Just knowing you and being together is clearly the best decision I've ever made. I have never been this happy. I know I'm not perfect. And there's a lot of things I don't know yet, but there's one thing I do know. I know that all I want is to be with you. I've kept this.
Our hearts beat to the city streets. We began to feel the fire. We rise like tall buildings as the chemicals, they take us higher. The night's young and it's just begun as she puts her hand in mine. We wanna chase the night, wanna dance to the light, pull the stars from the sky, just two hearts running wild. Never sleep, never stop, as we shout from the top. We're gonna be two hearts running wild. Afternoon, we lay awake in bed. It laughs so loud as the hours pass. We're gonna do it all again. We wanna chase the night, wanna dance to the light, pull the stars from the sky, just two hearts running wild.
How dramatic.
Auntie, we're here.
Meg,
Take a seat.
go sit down. Look.
I'm sure you're all wondering why we came in here riding a motorcycle. It's a little unconventional, yes. But I met Zhou Fang while I was on one, so she and I saw this fitting. In the beginning, I found Zhou Fang to be insufferable and hard to deal with.
I heard the hot pot there is great. Let's try it out when we come back, okay?
Sure. Be careful out there. Keep your eyes on the road.
Don't worry.
Have fun.
All right, we're all set.
Do you have everything? Luggage, toiletries, passports? How about your visas?
Oh, don't worry about that, Mom. I'm careless, but Four Eyes isn't. He won't miss a thing.
All right. I'm just worried because you're driving all the way to Europe. Please be careful on the road.
Don't worry about us. I'll update you on the group chat.
And you...
Which do you think sounds
Neither.
better?
They both sound
You don't
terrible.
like them?
Just
Songjo
awful.
Yozi.
Hi, Mom. I have some good news for you. So you got the offer. We just found out.
Hang on, dear. What offer is that exactly? Be more specific, will you? You lost me.
He got into his dream school. He'll be going to Stanford University.
Really? That is
What's that
amazing.
about? Let me hear.
That's great news. But tell me, darling, but what about, what's her name? Oh, Lonwo, did she get an offer as well?
Of course, Mom. Both of them are going to be admitted. Remember the art program she used to talk a lot about? That's what she got.
Is that so?
What did she
Wow.
say? Tell me.
Oh, don't come so close to me. Move here.
Okay.
So, you were saying?
Jeez, Mom. Go deal with Dad first. I have to go now. I'm driving.
Okay.
Okay, drive safely, darling.
So you did hear something, but you pretended you didn't. Drive safely, darling.
The fulfillment of a goal also signals the start of a new one. It's a lifelong process. We move on to greater things, but with every new journey, we focus less and less on the destination. Instead, we take in the scenery along the way.
Come. Careful.
Ow!
Remember this place?
Of course I do. You almost killed me here after all.
That's all you remember?
If you did kill me here, you'd have no wife, you know.
Really? I wouldn't say that.
Stop that! You're ruining the moment for me, you jerk! My gosh, that was uncalled for.